hilltop fortifications just about in all directions. We'll scan down here, and again, you've got the village, then you've got another mound coming across. We've got a rock mound, and it says rock tower, and then up here is another mound. You'll notice that the Ohio River comes right down through this area, and certainly speaks well for this particular site, being on the Ohio River. Okay. As we scan down now to the bottom, you'll see another high point, very likely hilltop fortification. Okay. Little Grave Creek, and as we come down the creek, that's where we see the circular mound. That's where it gets the name, the Grave Creek Mound. Now, and I'm giving a little shot here of the mound. I'll hit the backlight, and again, this time you can see now the path that's been used to go up the mound to the top. When I first came here, there were children playing up on top of this mound. Brings in the foliage a little better for you. A table model that was designed for display in the museum to give you an idea of what the mound looked like. Has the moat that goes all the way around it, a little bit of a hill there, kind of maybe a 5-foot earthen old wall, you might say. And then it has a ring platform on the top. At least that's the way they've displayed it.
Great Creek Mound.
Oh, thank you, Susan. And tell us about where the tablet is.
Well, the tablet...
tablet?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the Braxton tablet?
No, I'm talking about the Grave Creek tablet.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Grave Creek tablet actually is in the collection of a family who live in Richmond, Virginia.
I see.
In a 1952 Ohio archaeologist.
Yes.
I read an article about a man who was at an auction.
Oh, yeah.
And for $2 he bought this stone.
The Grave Creek tablet?
The Grave Creek tablet.
Oh, my God. Was it the original?
Yes, he does have the original. Now, of course, you know, Grave Creek tablet is a 150-year controversy to Grave Creek Mound.
Yes, understand.
Those people thinking that is a legitimate thing.
Absolutely.
Those of us believing that it is a wonderful historical document to the mound.
Yes.
But certainly it is not a prehistoric.
I see. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't think you find any professional
mm-hmm.
who believes that the Grave Creek tablet is legitimately something.
I see. Why is that?
Because no matter how many people who have claimed
to
determine the translation, mm-hmm. if you talk to the world's leading epigraphers who actually can go back to Gaelic and Ogham and all of those things will tell you that...
It's none of those, is it?
It is absolutely not.
That's right.
And I just don't honestly think that it's a legitimate prehistoric piece.
I see. Well, what about the 5 bracelets? Have those been analyzed? We're talking about the bracelets that were found on the arms of individuals.
Yeah, you know, some of them, 3 of them I know are shell bracelets. 2 of them were made of copper. Now, those are the bracelets that you...
Only 2 were, I see. Yeah, it said 5 on your display, but that's probably wrong, right? Your display's wrong. It said 5 copper bracelets.
5 on display, 5 copper bracelets.
Well, they've got a picture up there of them. I filmed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are, they're not all 5, certainly are not on display, and I don't know how many are on display. The remainder of them certainly are. We do have a facility was built in the era that our museum is climate control.
I see.
So when this display, when everything was brought over from the old museum in 1978, when it closed and this facility opened to the public,
Right.
we, State of West Virginia contracted a gentleman, Beverly Mosley and Associates, who are museum designers.
Yes, we know them. We know them.
Well, you know, the process, the thought process then was, unlike the Little Museum, which everything that they ever found they hid hanging,
Yes.
the process here was, don't duplicate a lot of things,
Yes.
tell a story.
I see.
So that anyone coming through this display,
Yes.
if they take the time to read, it is a self-read tour.
I've been looking.
Okay. So the copper we know is from Southern Great Lakes Superior.
I see. Tower Island, where the Indians did most of it. But has it been analyzed to see if it has been smelted? Because we have found some on the continent that it has been smelted that's great antiquity.
Not to my knowledge.
Needs to be. Where are the coppers? Where are the copper bracelets?
If they're not on display, then they're in our archives.
They're in your archive?
There is one on display.
Oh, a copper one?
Yeah.
Excellent.
And if you look in the timeline.
Okay. Now, your job here is you're curator. Do you work for the park department or
West Virginia?
West Virginia.
State Park.
You're a historian or you're an archaeologist or a historian?
Actually, my degree is in accounting, and they hired me when State Park. I also function as a State Park superintendent.
I see.
And I've been here since 1981.
Okay.
And the idea in most State Park superintendents prior to me were coming out of biology
I see.
and history.
Okay.
Then as State Parks became a large revenue for the state of West Virginia, they decided maybe they needed business people.
Oh.
So what they've done with us is, and now the new superintendent's coming on Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
What happens, every state park is different. West Virginia's a magnificent state park system. So what happens is, over the last 10 years, I probably have read everything, gone to as many classes as you do once you become engrossed in your job.
Yeah. So this turkey,